Hey guys, Total Card Player here, and I'm Total Card Player Tariq, and today I'm your host. Today we're going to be going over the shocking Vault Tackle cards. This will be my first impressions on the set. I skimmed it over real quick. So far, I'm loving it. It's a really cool set. Lately, Pokemon sets have been OP, fire, and coming in with lots of good cards for certain decks. Now, this is my overall opinion and review, so if there's an opinion you don't like, just keep it an idea that's my opinion. I love you guys. I'm going to say thank you so much for the support. You guys have been giving us views and likes. Now, let's just hit that subscribe button and hit it right now if you like my content. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so starting off, we have this, image layered right here of all the cards. The one card, I'm excited for 2 new cards, and I might build a deck for them because they're my favorite Pokemon. It actually took me a while to catch these Pokemon, but I did. Not only do I love this Darmanitan right here, Galarian Darmanitan, which I wish they gave him a Zen mode card because that's why I like him so much. But my favorite G-Max is Orbeetle, so I am loving this card. So I will try to build a deck when a set comes out, probably. Then we have beautiful Talonflame. We have a good amount of cards here. G-Max Pikachu. I don't really like Pikachu like that, mainly in G-Max form. It's just a fat Pikachu. Might as well be Snorlax. So yeah, but anyways, let's get into the first one. So we have Seedot, Ram, not really important. Nuzleaf, nothing really important. Shiftry, we have a new Shiftry now. The artwork is pretty fantastic. So the ability is really interesting. As long as this Pokemon's your active Pokemon, the effect of each supporter card in your opponent's hand becomes draw 3 cards from your deck. So that's interesting. So you may be locking out your opponent from some major supporter plays, such as things like Boss's Order and stuff, where it only forces them to draw, but they could start to gain an advantage engine over you because of the extra draw power you're giving them. So I find this to be a card that can be probably out advantage in a way, in my opinion. Then you have his attack. Fan Tornado does 110 damage, and you may have your opponent switch their active Pokemon for their bench Pokemon. So that's really nice. You can start picking off your opponent's cards one by one. I really still say, though, if you're on that card, try to figure out a way how to not let your opponent out-advantage you, because you're giving them draw power, even though you're stopping their supporter effects. You're giving them draw power in the first place. So if you ever try to build the deck, you're probably going to build it around some sort of engine to where you're horribly making your opponent lose. But yeah, let's see, Ninkana, not really important. Alright, Ninjask. Ninjask looks okay. I really don't like this artwork at all, really, but hey. Ability Shell Out. Once during your turn, when you play this card from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may search your deck for a Shat Ninja and put it onto your bench to then shuffle your deck. Okay, so that's nice. And then attack for 1 grass, 30 damage, heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. It's just really okay. Nothing important. It's not going to be doing much, really, to be honest. Now, a Skiddo has raise your relief 50 damage, and first effect, search your deck for grass energy and attach to one of your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. So this could be a good green card if you're trying to build a deck like that, where you try to build up all your energies. It's probably like one of those, like how we had Geomancy, Xerneas for a while. If you're playing Fairy deck, you use Geomancy all the time. I did it all the time with Mega Deontay. So it might be one of those cards where you just run it for the first and never use it again after that. Because, it's a evolution right here. I actually skipped over it. Go-Goat is okay, just 160 damage, kills itself, and then 50 damage. So it's not really all that. Next we have a Orbeetle V. Now, like I said, Orbeetle G-Max is my favorite. I'm loving the artwork a lot. See, I'll be honest with you. So these cards do come in like full art, stuff like that. However, I never try to buy them in full art or rainbows unless I really want rainbow. The reason why is because I just actually like to see this like background artwork just going on and everything. And that's like really important. And I just find it to look really nice. Now let's get away from this because I'm pretty sure I will be being questioned for why I am loving this artwork so much. Alright, now Orbeetle, 180 HP, that's not bad. For 1 grass energy, you deal 20 damage, and you may switch to this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Huh. Okay. So, I'm trying to figure this out a bit. It is a nice switch, so maybe you can try to do some weird things with it. Second attack, Mystery Wave, you deal 50 plus damage. This attack does 30 more free energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So, this Pokemon's a V Pokemon, 180 health, great, pretty average. And then, it's for only 2, for colorless and grass, you're probably going to be dealing, on average, in today's meta, 390, you're probably going to be dealing at least around the 140 to 160 range, just in an average game before you get him G-Max. So that's pretty powerful. Then we have Orbeetle. Okay, to be honest, most people don't like this G-Max. I can tell why, but I like it because I like the idea of it being a freaking UFO. I think it's really cool. It looks awesome, and this artwork is, of course, fire. Now, the one thing I love about the Sword and Shield sets are the VMAX artworks. They look exactly like the game if you're going into a max den raid, and just the design and level of detail is awesome. So I say this is some of their best card art yet, in my opinion. But Orbeetle has 310 HP in its VMAX form, and for ability is Wonder Beam. Once during your turn before you attack, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, you may put 1 damage counter on each of your opponent's Pokemon. That's nice. So you're slowly going to be chipping away at your opponent. If we didn't have standard formats and stuff like that, if Pokemon wasn't using this format, that format, so to speak, just a UI would be nice in the deck, I feel. Just because you're going to be dealing so much back row damage, you're probably going to be like killing off your opponent slowly. Then it's G-Max attack. For a grass and a colorless, 50 plus damage, does 50 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay. So, I kind of get where their deck is going. Your opponent will probably have tons of energy, especially if you're like running a deck like my Toxtricity VMAX deck. Still isn't complete, but online testing has shown that it builds up so much energy. Certain decks that revolve around energy building could possibly like just level with this a lot. And really, I find it to be a nice thing, actually. So, it's a really cool deck. I like how it's going to probably come out. I'll probably start thinking about some deck lists coming soon. This set doesn't get released till November, so from when you probably see this video, which will be later on in the day, if I edit right after school, because I'm filming this during school, because I have a beautiful study hall, and I just got out of my class really early, so I have tons of time with you guys. Now, so, this is going to be an interesting build. I'm probably going to love to build it. Favorite G-Max. And, I'll definitely get you that deck list, too. Alright. Next, we have a cute little Charmander. That's adorable. It's, for 1 fire, that's pretty nice. You just draw a card. That's nice. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Draw a card. Charmeleon. Looking pretty cool, actually. It's for 2 fire, Mountain Munch, 60 damage, discard 3 cards from the top of your deck. Oh, that's intriguing. at first I'm like, why would a card say this? And then I totally just read the Charizard. The Charizard, beautiful artwork. As you can tell, like in this corner right here, you see Leon just being a boss with Charizard. Now if you're a Charizard fan, I understand that you want to build VMAX. Charizard VMAX is expensive as heck. Don't get me wrong in that. And I find this to be a very cool alternative budget option. I found that to be very cool if you just want to build a cool Charizard deck. And this ability is pretty nice. Once during your turn, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put one of them into your hand, and discard the other cards. For only 2 fire energy, right? It already deals 100 damage. That's a lot. And if you decide to camp on Charmeleon and try to get like so many cards, so this is self-discarding yourself into your discard pile. This attack does 50 more for each Leon in your discard pile. So that's pretty cool. I like it. Pretty cool deck idea. Really cool card. Next we have Flareon. Beautiful artwork. I'll be honest with you, I think they always do right when it comes to evolutions. The ability Scorching Awakening, if this Pokemon has memory capsule attached to it, each player's grass Pokemon, if I'm correct with that. Yeah, grass Pokemon in play has no abilities. My god. So if we're all wondering why am I so urged by this? It destroys every single grass type deck in existence, and fire type is already their weakness, so this is just adding more fire upon fire on grass, starting a major forest fire. That's not pretty. You could have a way around it, but that's pretty tight. I don't know why this is like very shocking. And for 3 energy, 2 fire, 1 colorless, does 100 damage. That's 200 damage against a grass type deck. Totally not broken. That ability. Oh my god, that ability. So many grass decks. Slugma. Yawn, your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep for 1 random energy. That's nice. Just be like, yeah, you're asleep. Now let's leave it up to chance that your fate is in my hands. Because I'll be putting you to sleep every single turn while I build up an advantage engine. Unless you swap them out. And then Slugma. Slugma's looking pretty cool. I'm at Mad Cargo. Oops, Slugma's up there. Read it backwards. Mad Cargo's looking pretty cool. He looks nice. Now, Heat Blast for 3 energy, 60 damage. Bright Flame. 180 damage to discard 2 energy attached to this Pokemon. For 180 damage against a grass type attack, that's nice. Detach 2. But, I don't really think I like it. You're probably going to be playing a lot of recursion when it comes to the energy if you're going to be doing something like this. So, yeah. Now, Talonflame V. My favorite Kalos Pokemon besides Greninja is a V card now. I'm happy about this card releasing, but not my main focus for now. But if I do have the ability to do so, if you hit that subscribe button, I could possibly make this deck because Talonflame is boss. Now, first attack for colorless Fast Flight. If you go first, you can use this attack on your first. So first of all, just this line of text. If you go first, you can use this attack on your first turn. Okay, so I continue reading. Discard your hand and draw 6 cards. So you can literally possibly, if you build a deck around this, say, you know what, let me just put lots of recursion, forget all my draw supporters, and just use this. I mean, you shouldn't forget your draw supporters because they're necessary in today's meta, but I feel like that's basically what it is saying, in a way. Next, we have, for 2 red and a colorless, Crimson Wings, 160 damage, discard energy from this Pokemon. So, another recursion deck that can be very nice. I don't really know what deck, if you base them around that, your battle strategy is probably just to kill and kill. But other than that, there's not much to it when it comes to this deck. But I am happy and excited for it, especially since that first attack, just for any energy, is awesome. Next, we have Vaporeon. Beautiful artwork. Vaporeon used to be my favorite Eevee evolution until Sylveon came out. And then Umbreon. Now Sylveon, Umbreon, and Glaceon are my favorites. And I'm not going to say my least favorites because I will be horribly hated. Trust me. Alright, the ability Torrent Awakening, sorry. If this Pokemon has a memory capsule attached to it, each player's Nope. All fire Pokemon have no abilities. Well, throw meta out of the game. Frick you, Reshiram and Charizard. Die and burn. I'm screwing around, but because they don't have abilities. But this ability. Oh, yikes! That's horrible. Oh, yikes! Oh my god, that's not fun. Or Aurora Beam, 70 damage. That's not pretty. That's not pretty. Oh, look at a Wilmer. Yeah, I don't really like that artwork. Hydro Pump, 10 plus damage. This attack does 20 more damage for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. That's nice. Whale Lord, looking like. Okay, that's a pretty nice card, especially since it comes in foil. And just look at that artwork. Never gonna build it. Ability Water Veil. Whenever you attach water energy from your hand to this Pokemon, heal all special conditions from this Pokemon. That's nice. Poison me, not there. Paralyze me, not there. Confuse me, not there. Really nice. Hydro Pump for 4 colorless. 10 plus damage. This attack does 40 more for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. So, like, if you don't really care about what format you're playing in, Keldeo automatically. I actually have this fun Keldeo Blastoise deck, but you can't play it, of course. So yeah, that's really nice. You're not only getting rid of all special conditions, so 200 can champ out a good amount of things. So I'm guessing the basic idea of this deck, yeah, I'm just gonna completely smack you in the face with a bunch of damage. And every time you try to stun me through special conditions, it's not there anymore. So that's pretty fun. We have Oshawott, deals 10 damage and 20 damage. My favorite starter from the Unova. Oshawott. Just because I like Samurott a lot. But Deowott, 20 damage, Aqua Washer, 50 damage. You may choose an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon and return to your opponent's hand. That's nice. If your opponent has an energy-based attack and they have tons of energy, you're like, okay, let's slow you down. Just toss a black. But you might as well just Team Flare Grunt because it's cooler and gets rid of it permanently. Now, Samurott, looking very cool. I like this slash deck that he has going on right here. Beautiful artwork. Ability Shell Armor. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. So this is after. So that's not bad. If someone's running electric deck, probably me, killing you. Yeah, I'll take 30 less damage. I might live. Now, for a water and 2 colorless Aqua Watch, you deal 120 damage, and you may return 2 energy cards from your opponent's active Pokemon to your opponent's hand. That's actually, that's pretty good, actually. So you're slowing down your opponent. He may not die, even though he only has 160. That's some low HP right there, people. He may not die. That is really tight in my opinion. But that's nice. You're just like bouncing everything back to your opponent, being like, hey, have your stuff back. Wait a minute, that's right. You can't attack me because I'm out-advantaging you through energy. So that's actually very nice if you're going against certain decks like Centiskorch, even though they already have the advantage against Centiskorch. And then if you run this Vaporeon up here, Ah, Sense Scorch are useless. Totally. Even though Sense Scorch is my second favorite G-Max. But yeah. Alright, next we have Galarian Darmanitan V. I wish they would just give him a Zen mode that has a V card. To be honest. That's the only reason why I like this Pokemon. In Galarian form, even though it looks cooler than its when it was in the Unova region. I love this artwork. It looks really cool. It's showing how big and bossy he is. And then you have his V artwork. Looking just as good right there. And all, pretty good artwork. Alright, so let's look at these abilities now. Alright, so starting off with Galarian Darmanitan. For a water and a colorless Frozen Headbutt, you're dealing 50 damage, and if you flip a coin, if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Huh! Paralyzation. You are paralyzed. And if you're running Vaporeon, haha, you have no abilities anymore. So, in general, this deck would be fun to build. If I would love to build just a deck based around this and Vaporeon now, just because I wonder how fun would it be. But I'm gonna hold off on that bad idea, just like how I held off on Trickstar FTK. I actually built a full FTK Trickstar deck, and it didn't go pretty for me. It worked too well, and I didn't like it. So yeah, back to Pokemon. Alright, now for 2 water and colorless Freezing Fist, 190 damage. This Pokemon does 30 damage to itself. It has 200. It has 220 HP. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's gonna smack you in the face with 190 damage. So that's pretty good. If you do try to build something interesting using Vaporeon, or especially this Samurott, maybe you could try to do something. You could do some weird things. Next, VMAX artwork. Always on spot. Always lovely to see VMAX. Alright, anyways. For 4 water energy. Max Snowfall, 200 damage. This attack also does 3 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Wow, so I see a bench. I see in this set, all I'm seeing is Lockout, Energy, Bench, Damage, Thingies. That's nice, actually. You're dealing 30 damage to your opponent's bench. That's actually a lot of damage for when it comes to bench. And you're probably going to be killing your opponent's active if it's not really strong, because it's automatically 200 damage. So at max, it's a 2-turn knockout. So pretty nice. Next we have Chewtile, Jaw Lock, 40 damage to the defending Pokemon can retreat during your opponent's next turn. That's nice. Then you have Dreadnought for water and 2 colorless, full power wave, 80 damage. If you play Nelson from your hand during your turn, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. That's nice. 2 water and 2 colorless, Surf, 140 damage. Okay, not really caring about this that much. The VMAX is cool though, if you haven't seen that yet. So yeah, Cramorant. Wow. So we have it from the creators here, folks. Pokemon kill each other. Actually, literally, they eat each other. Here, let me just pull up the Pokemon it's eating right now. You weren't fast enough. I actually like this artwork now. I just realized this. All you see is this thing coming in, just like, yeah, you're dying today. So, wow, that's pretty interesting. Alright, for 2 colorless Continuous Barrage, you deal 60x damage. You may discard any number of Arrokudas from your bench. This attack does 60 damage for each Arrokuda discard this way. So I'm guessing the idea is to, if you want to do something with this, run a bunch of Arrokudas, a bunch of recycles, so you can recycle them and put them back onto your bench, and then just keep dealing tons of damage. So that's pretty cool. Now Arrokuda definitely has synergy with it. For 1 colorless, you can search your deck for up to 2 Arrokudas and put them on your bench and shelf your deck. And then next turn, you're just gonna probably swap them out and be like, yeah, damage. So max, you're doing 180, which isn't bad. You can probably kill certain G maxes I meant, not Gmax. Certain GXs and certain Vs. Alright, but yeah, next we have Barraskewda. For 1 water, target Skewer, choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that's attacked does 20 damage to that Pokemon for each damage counter on it. Okay, that's nice. So, deal some bench damage, doing that. And for water and colorless, Jet Headbutt, 60 damage. Alright, now time to get into Pikachus. Pikachus all around. Pikachus. Because, Piga, I choose you. Okay, forgive me. I know I just did there. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Alright, so, Pikachu artwork is actually pretty fire right here. Looks cool. You see him doing his usual thing, you know. Alright, so for a 1 lightning energy, charge your deck for 2 lightning energy, attach them to this Pokemon. So you're, of course, probably going to be running Pikachu and Zekrom because it's cool and they're still meta. Alright, for 2 lightning and a colorless Thunderbolt, 200 damage, discard all energy from this Pokemon. So, you're doing 200 damage and you're discarding all energy from this Pokemon, so the idea of this deck is re-looping, 200 damage, getting tons of energy on this fool. That's pretty good. You want to get tons of energy when you G-Max, because of G-Max ability that I just skimmed through. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Alright, now onto Pikachu's G-Max. Yeah, okay, real quickly, I know this is about the card effects. Oh my god, I never liked Pikachu with G-Max. My plan in Pokemon Source is to collect every single G-Max. I am almost done, but I don't want to get certain G-Maxes, and he is one of them, which is why I've totally just ignored his existence right now. Alright, so for Pikachu VMAX, for 3 lightning energy, G-Max Volt Tackle, 120 damage plus, and I like this ability compared to the first one where you're forced to. You may. So you have an option to discard all energy, attach this Pokemon. If you do, this does 150 more damage. So, in total, 270 damage. That's not bad. You can knock out a few Pokemon with it. You can knock out a good amount of Pokemon with that, so that's pretty cool. Other than that, and it's just okay. I don't really see this becoming too much of a thing. Voltorb, Electro Ball, 40 damage. Don't like that artwork. This looks cool. I love this artwork here a lot. For Electrode. So ability, Buzz Zap Generator. Once during your turn before you attack, this Pokemon is in your bench. You may knock out this Pokemon, and if you do, search your deck for up to 2 lightning energy and attach them to your lightning Pokemon, and any way you like, then shuffle your deck. So that's really nice. I can see it being used with Pikachu VMAX, just so you can make sure that everything gets its energy, even if you're discarding, and make sure you just have a lot of those recycle cards for your energy, and then 100 damage for Electro Ball. Here we go again. Thunderclap Awakening. Jolteon. Cool artwork. My least favorite, Evolution. I will tell you this now. Just because I find every single one to look cooler than it. I don't hate it. I just find every single other one to look cooler than it. That's all it is. Just every single one looks cooler than it, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's it. Anyways, Thunderclap Awakening. If this Pokemon has a memory capsule attached to it, each player's water Pokemon in play has no abilities. No. I don't have the mental capacity to deal with these anymore, really, to be honest with you. But anyways, for a lightning and 2 colorless, deals 90 damage. Okay, in the end. Ooh, Zapdos. Looking pretty cool. He is my least favorite out of them because, again, every single other one looks cooler. Articuno, cooler. Moltres, come on, guys. It's literally a freaking Firebird. But Zapdos is still cool. Alright, for colorless Drill Peck, you're dealing 20 damage. So, for 2 lightning and a colorless energy, Snipe Thunder, discard all energy attached to this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 160 damage to one of your opponent's V or GX Pokemon. It's nice. Just like, yeah, I'm gonna slowly kill some of your Pokemon. They could be V, they could be GX. So really, if you just like beef, this deck could be like pretty cool because all you need is really Pikachu, VMAX. You need Electrode just to get the energy spreaded going, and then you need Eevee to lock out your. You need Jolteon to lock out your opponent, and then you have Zapdos just like, yeah, I'm just gonna kill your bench now. All right, next we have a Blitzel, 20 damage. Then we have a Zebstrika. For Lightning 30, Lightning Color 70, so nothing really important there. Alright, now we have a Tiny Ammo. Don't like that artwork. This artwork's pretty cool though. But I don't know why they're putting on these like Jerry artworks like that. I never liked artworks like that, to be honest. Ability is Levitate. As long as this Pokemon has energy attached to it, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. Its retreat cost was already 1. Cheap! I'm scaring you. For Lightning, you deal 10 damage. Alright, now, for its evolution, Electric. Alright, for light, I never liked this Pokemon. For Lightning Energy, Stun, Crush, Flip Coin, if heads, discard energy, attach one of your opponent's Pokemon to play. Alright, that's nice. Team Flare Grunt, maybe the attack, but hey, gonna force you to lose that energy here, peoples, if my luck is on my side. For Lightning in 2 colors, 60 damage, that's way too much. To be honest with you, don't even worry about that if you have this evolution now. Just use the first ability. Next, for their final Electros evolution. For 1 Lightning, Stun Fang. 60 damage during your opponent's next turn. If your opponent's attach energy from their hand to their defending Pokemon, place 60 damage counters on the Pokemon. That's nice. You're going to torture your opponent for playing the only way how to win Pokemon through energy. You're gonna torture that Pokemon and kill that Pokemon. So that's nice. To be honest, from what I'm reading, all this first ability, this first attack is really what you should care about. Second attack, for a Lightning and 2 colorless, Electric Sprinkler. 120 damage to this attack, does 30 damage to one of your bench Pokemon. This attack also does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That's not bad. Not really finding that to be as useful as Stun Fang though, so that's pretty broken. On to Psychic, Alakazam V. You're looking pretty boss over there. For Psychic Energy, Thought Spoon, put 3 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon and what you like. I meant on any of your Pokemon and what you like, sorry. That's not bad. 2 Psychic Energy, Mind Ruler, 30 times damage. The attack does 3 damage to a number of cards in your opponent's hand. Well, we might slide through the Sky Dragon in Pokemon now, except before he does a game attack, he's dealing damage equal to torturing your opponent for having cards. Perfection. I like it. A Shat Ninja. I never really like this Pokemon, really, and I don't like this artwork. Ability Wonder Shell. This card can only be put into play when Ninja Shell ability. Yep, from what we heard earlier. For 3 colorless, Squeeze Light, put damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon until its HP. That explains why this thing's health is only 30. Your opponent's active Pokemon's HP is only 10 now. Yikes. You're gonna just like one-shot all of his Pokemon now if you use it with Alakazam, so that's pretty fun. Alright, now we have Duskull, Future Sight. Look at the top 4 cards of either player's deck, return them to the top of the deck in any order. Alright, well, I'm gonna control your future now. Alright, Duskull for colorless, Confuse Ray, Psychic, 2 colorless, 60. That artwork's okay. Kinda don't like how it's pixely a bit, or blocky, so to speak. I don't. Ability, Ghost Bench. As long as this Pokemon is in play, special energy cards attached to each player Pokemon have no effect, and now provide 1 colorless energy. You run double colorless energy, I don't care. It only provides 1 now. That's nice. Spooky Shot deals 120 damage. Cool. Alright, we have a Chimchicho. Yeah. Chimicho. Whatever. For a colorless, Pulsing Tone, search your deck for Pokemon support card with them, put it in your hand, and shuffle your deck. That's nice. For colorless, you're getting advantage already. That's pretty nice. Woobat. For a Psychic Unharmed Wave, this attack does 3 damage to your opponent. Useless. Alright, now we have a Swoobat. Oh, that's adorable. Alright, ability Undermire. Prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks done to this Pokemon. And he deals 70 damage. He has 100 HP. Number. I don't think this is a really useful card. Cottony deals 10 damage. Whimsicott. No. Don't like the artwork. Alright, now its first attack is what makes it good. For a single colorless, you draw 3 cards. That's nice. For Psychic, Fly Away deals 10 damage. You may discard as many Pokemon tool cards from your Pokemon as you like. This attack does 3 damage for each tool discarded. So in total, let's say you have 5. That's a lot of damage if you just have 5 on the field. So you could be building up something right there. Alright, oh, so adorable. Nursery, Psychic, Sweet Scent, restore 20 HP to one of your Pokemon. For colorless, 10 damage. Oh, look at how creepy. Oh, that's it. That's actually pretty cool artwork. One of my favorite G-Maxes as well. Ability, Sweet Chair. Once during your turn, when you play this card from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may have each player draw a card. That's good, and then you're punch drawing a card. So it's like, do you want to? You probably want to. And for a Psychic and 2 colorless, you're dealing 60 damage. And your opponent's active Pokemon is not confused. Yay! I let you draw a card, but now you're confused. So you're like, yeah, I'll give you a gift, but then I'm gonna punch you out right after. So that's nice. On to Fighting, Machop, 10 damage, 20 damage, Flip a Coin. This attack does additional 40. Machoke, 30, 50 plus, Flip a Coin. If it has attack does additional 70. Now Machamp. Okay artwork. I don't really care for Machamp. The only time I have ever liked Machamp is when he got a G-Max, and I don't even like the Pokemon. I just want the G-Max. That's it. Alright, for Fighting colorless, Mount Revenge, 20x damage. This attack does 20 damage for each fighting Pokemon in your discard pile. So I don't really know where you can go with this. Looks like you're gonna try to have to shove Pokemon into your discard. Now, for 2 Fighting colorless, 200 damage, this Pokemon does 3 damage to itself. 170 HP. You don't really want to use Dynamite Punch. You only want to use it once. You should never use it twice on a single Pokemon, because that Pokemon will die shortly afterwards. Fanpy, Stampede, 10 damage. Return attack, 30x damage. This attack does 3 damage times the number of damage counters on this Pokemon. Okay. Dolphin. Oh, really awesome Pokemon. For Fighting Earthquake under 20 damage, this attack does 20 damage to each of your bench Pokemon. So this is where you have to think. Take damage, deal more damage, or just for 3 energy, deal 90. So you really want to not really use that. Hit 1 top, cycle draw, discard a card from your hand, then draw 3 cards from your deck. For 1 colorless, he has that good of an effect. That's pretty nice. Alright, for 3, 50 plus damage. If you played Bay from your hand, this attack does 80 more. 160. Nice. Okay. Then we have a Drillbur. Looking adorable. Wow. Of course, that artwork. Yikes. Alright, Drillbur, Scratch, 10, Focus, Fist, 50 damage, Flip Coins, attack does nothing. Okay. Ooh, we have the Swords of Justice back. Yes. If you want to know, the Swords of Justice were my favorite legendaries when the movie first came out. So yeah. So we have Terrakin. For Fighting colorless, Guard Press, 30 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. For 2 Fightings and a colorless, Ground Power, 80 plus damage. If you have Stadium Current Play, this does 80 more. So 160. Not bad. It's just okay. Then we have a Mudray. That's adorable. Ram, 10 damage. For 2 Fighting and a colorless, Rick, you're dealing 60 damage. Then you have a Mudsdale. It looks okay. For fighting a colorless mud bomb, 50 damage. Not bad. For 2 fighting a colorless heavy slam, 180 damage. So this attack is reduced by 30 for each energy in your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost. Why would you invent a card like this and then make its attack nerfed? Oh god, that's not pretty. Clobopus, fighting beat, 20 damage. For fighting a colorless, 40 damage. We have a grapple locked. For fighting, headlock, 3 damage. The Fang Pokemon can retreat during your opponent's next turn. For fighting and a colorless, Tentacle Buster, 50 plus damage. If this Pokemon use headlock during last turn, attack does additional 20 damage. Okay, so that's pretty powerful. First attack, yeah, 30, but you can't retreat. You're probably going to kill your opponent's Pokemon with 200 damage if they have certain Pokemon just by doing this. So that's pretty nice. Galarian Surfetch DV. I like this Pokemon a lot. It looks really cool. So, let's see. Ability, Resolute Sphere. Once during your turn, and when this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active spot, you may move any amount of fighting energy from your other Pokemon to it. That is nice. Just be like, yeah, I don't have to give him energy because of his ability. For 2 fighting and colorless, Meteor Smash just does 200 damage during your next turn. This Pokemon can attack. So really, what you're gonna have to do, and I see why it has the ability, is 200 damage. I'm gonna retreat him, put him back, do it all over again. So that's kind of the base idea of that. Right, on to the dark Pokemon. You have a Ponyta, Bite, Rear Kick, 10, 20. Then we have a Myena. For Dark, Ferocious, 20 damage, attacks of specific Pokemon do 50 less damage to your opponent's next turn. That's not bad. For 3 energy, including a Dragon to colorless, 100 damage. Okay. This is just okay. Alright, then we have Sableye. For 1 colorless, Fletch, you draw a card. Cool. For 2 colorless, you're dealing 30 damage, and choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon attacks. That Pokemon can't use it. Most G-Maxes only have 1 attack, so if it comes to this, you could just be doing a lockout game against your opponent, so that's pretty nice. Then we have a Drapion V. For some reason, they gave him a V. Alright, for Dark and 2 colorless, 70 damage. For Dark and 3 colorless, 130 damage. Discard 2 energy from the attached to this Pokemon, and leave your opponent's active Pokemon poison paralyzed. That's actually pretty effective because he's getting poisoned and paralyzed right at the same time. Then we have Sandile. Why does a basic Pokemon need 4 energy? For 4 colorless, discard 3 cards from the top of your opponent's deck. Nice mill. Alright, then we have Alright, Bite, 20 damage. For 3 colorless, dig apart, discard 3 cards from the top of your opponent's deck. Why does it go from 4 to 3? What's next? It goes to 2? Darn it. I spoke too late. It does. Next, we have Crocodile, which looks really cool. For 2 colorless, discard 3 cards from the top of your opponent's deck. So if you just go through the evolution chain, that's 9. Not bad. For Dark and 3 colorless, deal 180 damage. This Pokemon is now confused. Alright, so I get the idea. Thrash, I'm confused, but it doesn't matter because if I use my first attack, you leave some cards off the top of your deck. So pretty nice. Then we have Trubbish. For 2 colorless, search your deck for an item card, reveal it, and put your hand in and shuffle your deck. So that's pretty nice. Trubbish will get you some things. For Dark and 2 colorless, Sledge Toss, 30 damage. Pretty good. Then we have Garbodor. For 2 colorless, Garb Cyclone, 30x damage. This attack does 30 damage times the number of Pokemon tool cards in your discard pile. Then shuffle them back into your deck. Pretty good. So for this, it seems like you're doing a lot of, you're dealing with Pokemon tools in general. So, that makes sense. For Dark and 2 colorless, 80 damage. Your opponent's Pokemon is now active. Active Pokemon is now poison. It's pretty good. Galarian Meowth. I don't really care for it, but look at it. Alright, Scratch, deal 10 damage. For 1 metal and 1 colorless, 20x damage, flip through coins, does 20 damage for a number of heads. And then we have Berserker, which looks really cool. For a metal, Plunder Claw, 20 damage, flip 3 coins. If you get flipped at least one head, your opponent reveals their hand. For each heads, discard train card to find there. So that's pretty good. If your opponent needs to train a card because they need their hand to be refreshed or something, you're kind of stopping them from doing any sort of way of fixing or giving or letting them have a comeback. Alright, for metal and 2 colorless, you deal 90 damage. Then we have Excadrill, looking really cool. For a metal and colorless drill one, you deal 30 damage, discard energy from your opponent's Pokemon. And for 2 metal and a colorless, you deal 130 damage. Pretty cool. You have Pharaoh Seed, 10 damage, switch Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Then you have Pharaoh Thorn. For metal, Shaking Swing deals 30x damage. This attack does 30 times the number of metal energy attached to Pokemon, then switch Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. This is just okay. Now on to our V. Aegislash. Just look at how cool that is. And then the VMAX is, woof, just as cool. So in total, pretty cool Pokemon. Alright, for a metal and colorless, you deal 50 damage. For 2 metals and a colorless Sonic Edge, you deal 130 damage, ignore all effects on your opponent's active Pokemon while doing this damage. Okay, so that stops decks if they have an effect that states, yeah, I'm gonna lose less damage or something. So, just okay. Now onto the VMAX, which is just looking cool. So pretty cool. So for 2 metal and a colorless, Giant Slash deals 160 damage. This attack does 30 more damage for each prize card you have taken. So I guess it's like guaranteeing, yeah, I'm gonna kill your Pokemon and take so many prize cards, and then I'm going to kill even more because I'm dealing more damage and take prize cards for the win. It's pretty cool. Right, then we have a Duraludon, looking cool. I don't really like Duraludon. Its G-Max is trash as well, so it's just okay. For 2 colorless Raging Claws, it deals 20 plus damage. This attack does 10 more for each damage coming around this Pokemon. For 2 metal and colorless, you deal 120 damage. Just guaranteed to attach this Pokemon. So this Pokemon's probably not going to receive any play. It's kind of useless. Doesn't do much. Or Eevee. We just need Energy Evolution. We don't care about you. Deals 10 damage and 20. Energy Evolution, always better. Alright, Snorlax, ability Fatten Up. Alright, Snorlax, Fatten Up. Once during your turn, this Pokemon's your active Pokemon, you may draw cards until you have 7 cards in your hand. If you use this ability, your turn ends. Okay, that's not bad. He gives you cards in your hand. 4 colorless, you're dealing 100 damage. Flip coin if heads your opponent's Pokemon, it's not paralyzed. So that's just okay. Alright, Tailo, flip 2 coins, 20 damage for each. We have Squirtle. Quick attack, 20 damage if heads, this says 40 more. For 2 colorless energy, it says 40 damage, and you may attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. So that's nice. People might just use this as a booster to get their energy just floating around a bit. Then we have the Whismur, continuous tumble, 40 damage, flip coin until you get tails. This attack does 40 damage for each heads. Not bad. Alright, Loudred, looking really cool. Okay. Round 20x damage. This attack does 20 damage for each Pokemon you have to play. That has round attack. So only 60. 3 colorless, Hyper Voice, 50 damage. Not gonna see much play. No, Explode. Looking weird. Alright, for 2 colorless, 50x damage. It says 50 damage for each Pokemon that has round attack. So 100 damage. And for 3 colorless, 120 damage. So, the normal Pokemon and Metal Pokemon will probably not be seeing as much play as everything else. But, it's looking okay so far. Oops, scroll too far. Go down, go down, go down. Alright, then we have a drone Rotom. I like that. It looks cool. Rotom, you're possessing drones now. What's next? You're possessing our military defense system. Wait a minute, in this universe, who are our defense system? Yikes. Alright, look at your opponent's hand, then look at the top card from your opponent's deck. You return it to their... Wait. Okay, so the point of this is you see what's in your opponent's hand. You look at the top card, so you're looking at their draw and their possibilities. And then you may play as many item cards as you like. So this is good because most of this set is item-oriented decks. Next, we have Telephotoscope. Pokemon tool attached to one of your Pokemon that doesn't already have a Pokemon tool attached to it. This attacks of the Pokemon does 30 more damage to your opponent's bench, feet, and GX. So that's nice. You want to use it on something like Darmanitan that it's just abusing your opponent's back. Then we have Memory Capsule, the thing that everything that every evolution needs now. Pokemon tool, attach a Pokemon tool to one of your Pokemon that doesn't already have a Pokemon tool attached to it. This Pokemon, the Pokemon this card is attached to can use any attack from its previous evolutions. Yeah, it's just okay. Yeah, it's just okay. Alright, then we have Bea, the card we need for one of our attackers. You discard the top 5 cards from your deck, attach all energy cards discarded this way to your bench Pokemon. To your bench fighting Pokemon any way you like. So that's pretty nice. You're recycling a lot of energy, but you are discarding, so you want to be careful of how you play that. Then we have Leon that we need for the Charizard plays, which is looking cool. During this turn, your Pokemon attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. That's really all it does. And I thought it was going to be a little bit more hype than that for the champion. Then we have the League Staff. Trying to look cool. You may draw 2 cards. If you have Widened Stadium in play, you draw 2 more cards. That's a pretty nice supporter. You're going to be putting 4 cards into your hand. Pretty nice. Then we have Nessa. Choose up to 4 in any combination water Pokemon and water energy from discard pile and put them into your hand. Nice. You're recycling all your energy in your water Pokemon. Then we have our stadiums. We have Hero's Bath. Each basic Pokemon in play takes 20 less damage from their opponent's attacks. And it's just okay. I don't really think it's going to be that much. But, yeah, I don't really think I like it. Alright, then we have Wild Stadium. Whenever a player plays a Pokemon VMAX from a hand during turn to evolve one of his V Pokemon, heal 100 damage for that Pokemon. Most VMAX, I bet you now, almost every single VMAX deck will play this because it's useful. You're healing damage. The V took damage. Pathetic. I just healed it all back. So that's pretty good. And then for energy cards, we have Wash Water Energy. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides 1 water energy. And then prevent all effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to the water Pokemon this card is attached to. That's nice. Then we have Coating Metal Energy. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides metal energy, and the metal Pokemon this card is attached to has no weakness. Okay. But, alright, we went through all the cards. I'm not really hyped. I didn't get us too hyped when I reached some of this. To be honest, the only cards I'm hyped for in this set are G-Max Warbeetle, Talonflame, Darmanitan, and I'm pretty sure I am also hyped for Surfetch'd, just because it might turn out to be a really cool deck. But I'm pretty sure out of all these, I might be building 2 of the decks, Glaring and Darmanitan, and Orbeetle for sure. So yeah, I am not happy to see these, or these, because this is going to be too annoying to deal with. Any deck that has a water Pokemon can use this. Any deck that uses electric can use this. Any deck that uses fire can use this. So, I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing a lot of play when the set come out for these. So, other than that, yeah, so pretty cool. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video a lot. This was my Shocking Volt Tackle set review. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. Total Carpenter is out, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.